morning, everyone. I got a review for you today. Today we're going to talk about this really cute, quaint little game called A Short Hike. So this is a game that I picked up in that I Am 8-bit sale that they did to support the war in Ukraine. I want to say that it was like $10, but you got like 800 games. Like, it was an insane deal. Now, of course, a lot of them are just like little titles made by someone that's like, their first time making games. A lot of them stuff I've never heard of, will never play, whatever. But there were a couple of gems in there, and A Short Hike was one of them. So this was a game that came out a couple years ago, I want to say 2019, and it was really big, at least, in certain parts of the gaming community. On a number of the podcasts I like to listen to, people were talking about it as being one of their Game of the Year list contenders. I don't think it won Game of the Year for any of them, but it was on their list. It was something they really enjoyed. So that got me intrigued, because anytime you combine Game of the Year and indie, I want to check it out, because I do love indie games. They're short, they're quick, they, for the most part, respect my time, and that is very important to me. So, like I said, I had this one from that sale, so I picked it up. I ended up playing it on my Steam Deck instead of trying to play it on my PC. Honestly, I do not think it would have been enjoyable at all had I tried to do it on a PC. It is a game that feels like it was made explicitly for handheld. I think it did a co-release on the Switch, which would make sense if that was the case, because then, it fits for being a handheld game. So it played great on the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck was a great way to play it. So if you don't have a Switch, but you do have a Steam Deck, or if you do have a Switch, I'd say if you want to play it, this would be the place to do it. So in A Short Hike, you are a little bird. But you run around, you do fly and glide a little bit, but for the most part, you do a lot of running. And you're on an island, it's like your family's on vacation. And at the end of the day, what you end up trying to do is you try to take a short hike all the way up to the top of this mountain on the island. And along the way, you meet new friends who are all also other anthropomorphic animals that are doing various activities throughout the island. You have some that want to race you because they're getting ready for a sprint, and so they want to use you to practice. You have another one who really wants to go on a boat ride, but their father won't let them because, for obvious reasons, they can't be trusted in the boat, like when they have you go off a ramp that you weren't supposed to go off of. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? So there's a lot of little activities like that, or, you collect things for people to get certain items. You can collect these things called golden feathers, which help you fly further or have better stamina. It's basically their stamina gauge in this game. And, it's a cute little game. There's not really any story per se. I mean, the story is, hey, you're a little bird and you want to get to the top of the mountain. It's not like, we're not talking about like some great riding game. This isn't going to be God of War or anything like that. But it was cute. It was respectful of my time. I could have played a little bit longer, but I got to the top of the mountain and I kind of had enough. So this is a game that, like, if you like just relaxing games and you don't really want to feel stressed or like you have to go do anything, then I think this is a really good game for that. And if you did do everything on the island, I don't think it would take you but like 3.5, 4 hours tops, like big time tops. I think I played it for two hours, I think, right around there. And that was where I'd been doing stuff around the island, and I was like, let's just get to the top, see what happens, and then go from there. And that was good enough for me. But overall, it was a decent enough game. It's not a game that I would have put on any of my Game of the Year list. It's not going to be like my favorite game of all time or anything like that. But it is a cute little game that's worth checking out. If you played it before and you completely disagree with me, leave a comment. If you're really interested in play it, then don't let me dissuade you, because you might like it. I did not hate my time with it. I just didn't love my time with it. So go check it out. Whatever happens, give me a like, give me a follow, or a subscribe. They're basically the same thing. And give me a comment. Y'all have a great day.